Wolves are trash. Or rather, those cubs, those kitty cats, those kittens, they're trash, they're awful, and I don't think they know the offside rule. That being said, we clowned Pep last season. We enjoyed and we feasted on those lep streams. Pep is back with a vengeance, and his new signings, they're looking very scary. So look, you know how they say like you judge a team by the position they face. So you can't look at this 4-0 beating and now say, oh my gosh, they're back, City are back, it's not going to win. No, because these guys are awful. They are terrible. Wolves are just trash. But it is a 38-game season, and Wolves is still a team that you have to now play. And they played them and they beat the living crap out of them. So now let's be real. Before the first goal, Wolves looks really good. It's just that I think they forgot the rule book about what the offside rule was. But Wolves were getting in behind. They were causing that defense some issues. They were winning the ball in midfield. They were dispossessing them. And they were actually putting City under pressure. But I've seen the story played so many times. I was like, you know what? City are going to get one chance and they'll score. Because the golfing class, the golfing quality is different. These aren't the days when they had like a mini Portugal of Jota, rest in peace, João Neves, Semedo, the midfielders that's now moved, and all of these guys, Vitinha, and all these dudes, Cunha, they've now gone. Team is complete ass cheeks, you know. But let's just look at just a few things now. Here's the thing. He's a tree trunk. He is the first living human tree trunk. We're not here for Tesh. This ain't Nazario. This ain't Henry. This ain't David Villa or any of these strikers who had a very high touch score and touch threshold. Before that goal, you would think that City were playing with 10 men. Because I was like, wait, is Haaland in the game? Where is he? But you have to understand that, what are we here for? We love the dribbles, we love the tackles, we love the interceptions, we love the passes, we love the through balls. But we're really here to press square. Or circle, depending on what your pad thing is. But I press square. We're here to press square. And we're here to ensure that ball enters our fishnet. This is fishnet ball. The aim of the game is to put the ball inside the fishnet. And despite him being a human tree trunk, despite him being an anvil, he is an expert at putting the ball inside that damn fishnet. And as long as he is there, City will always be a threat. And if players place him, and we're going to get to a certain guy, Mr. Tijani, City are going to be a threat. Because you have to understand people's strengths and weaknesses. We've gone too far now for Haaland to turn into Nazario. He ain't going to be Nazario. That's never happening. Him having that impossible technique, show him leg, lala, sasa, tata, that's never going to happen with this guy. But we are looking at one of the greatest goal scorers we've ever seen. He's already shown what a goal scoring phenom he is. And who knows, he can possibly get even better. So I think as long as Pep and this team plays to his strengths, Haaland is going to break goal scoring records. He may not break the Messi record, he may not break the Cristiano record, but he's going to break records. And if you ensure that this guy, you play to his strengths, City are going to win games. Goals win games. The more goals you score, the more likelihood it is of you winning the game. So if you play to his strengths, not his weaknesses, you accentuate his strengths and you cloud his weaknesses and know what really he plays into and you play into him, bro, he can be dropping 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces, 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces. He'll be giving you 3-4 pieces for fun, easily, especially in this league, 100%. So let's just get that notion of him being one of the best players in the world, being like the face of football. That's never going to happen. He's a goal scorer. And he is a lethal goal scorer. And yet again, he had a game in which he was hardly involved. He hardly had many touches, but he scored 2 goals. He dropped a 2-piece. He drops a freaking brace. And it's very dangerous when a guy can be a brick. and walk away with 2 or 3 goals. That's a very dangerous player. So shout out to your boy, Haaland, man. So I did my whole transfer thing. Shout out to your boy, Tijani, man. And I guess, so you guys don't know, so why is he called Tijani? His parents were a fan of the great Nigerian player Tijani Babangida, who I believe played for Ajax, so they named him after me because they're fans of your boy Tijani Babangida. So I started on my transfer video. This is one of the best signings. When I saw him for Milan, I was like, this guy looks good. This guy looks good. And it's so crazy that in 2025, Tijani Reijnders is actually too good for AC Milan, which just shows you the state of that club and where that club is now falling to. But Reijnders was the man of the match. Best player on the pitch, and he was so superb. I want to talk to you about the eye test. So the stats would, so for that first goal, the stats would say pre-assist Reijnders, assist Rico Lewis, goal Haaland. But you may say, oh, key pass by Reijnders. Okay, what's a key pass? What kind of key pass? If you watch the game, you'll see the amazing dribble he made to get past 2 players, which allowed him to advance with the ball, and you will see the extremely creative tesh and Lala he put on a little lob chip ball to Rico Lewis. So if you watch that, 85% of that goal came through what Reijnders did. He was arguably the most important aspect of that goal becoming a reality. And then you look at the goal he scored for the second goal. Amazing finish with the left foot. And then the awareness to see Haaland behind him and to do a cut back to Haaland. This is a very good signing. This is a very good signing because what you have is you have a central midfielder who knows how to keep possession, who knows how to complete passes and make the right pass. You have a guy who can now advance with the ball and go into attacking areas. You know, a guy who can now make a pass, make a key pass in that attacking area, and a guy who has an eye for a goal. You're looking at a pretty complete midfielder. So the damage that this guy could potentially do for City is scary. And just imagine if Pep is not able to take his games at the very next level. This sneakily, people are looking at Vert, and looking at Isak, Ekitike, maybe even Sherky. This is a sleeper signing. And you know why it is? It's AC Milan. It's Serie. People are really looking at AC Milan in 2025. This ain't the Pirlo days or the Seedorf days. It's Serie. It's now called Serie. So people are like, okay, he played well in Serie. Who cares? It's a trash food selling league. But when you just look at how good this guy is for Milan and for the Netherlands, I was like, no, this is a quality player, and you're putting him in this team. And already in this first game, I'm like, oh, this guy's money. This guy's money. So again, you can never replace KDB because KDB is a particular player. But what Reijnders is, he just brings something completely new. Hence why this is a reset and a total reforming of what City is. But what this guy can do and this guy's skill set, his technical ability, his footballing brain, his midfield brain, and what he can do in midfield and in attack, dangerous signing, very dangerous signing, bro. How is a number 10 on the bench? You see, Pep needs to just chill with this whole overthinking. I don't need to Pep. Why is your number 10 on the bench? I'm sorry, that it makes no sense. Why is your number 10 on the bench? It makes no freaking sense. But fine, you put him on the bench, cool. He did the same thing with France. This guy comes on, 15 minutes to go, beautiful back heel, receives the ball, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, give him the mic so can take it away, ODB, right foot, bottom left-hand corner. Guy's a baller. And even the few touches he made and everything, I was like, no, Pep. Bernardo Silva is old. Gundogan is a geriatric. KDB, you've already sent him into foster care. This is the City of the future. Reijnders is the quality. Cherki is the heart and soul of this team. But on the Silva, he can still give you stuff. He's old. He's past it. Cherki is now and for the future. And what you have here is what City have been missing, specifically what they missed last season. New ideas, fresh ideas, inventive ideas, creative ideas, which is what Bernardo Silva was giving them for a long time. But he can't do that at the same clip he was doing that years ago. What Cherki did for Lyon, what he did on his France debut, and even what he did on this City debut, I'm like, no, this is clearly a talented player. Clearly a talented player. Super high ITS score. Complete baller. Complete tesh. Total tesh. Build the team around him. That's the key thing. Because maybe I'm wrong. I think Pep still wants to build a team around Bernardo Silva and still wants Bernardo Silva to be like the main creative force of this team where, no, he can be a side chick, but the main wifey, the main fulcrum, creative fulcrum of this team has to be Cherki. This is a clear talent. And the thing is that you've given him the number 10. You've given him the number 10. This number is no joke. I'm sorry. If my number 10 is fully fit, he's not on the bench. He's a starter, and my team is built around. I've never known of a team where number 10 is a side chick. I've never known of a team where number 10 is on the bench and comes off the bench. I don't know. I don't know. Once you give a guy a number 10 jersey, which this guy clearly deserves, he's a starter. He is the main guy in your team, and your team is built around him, whether it's Dino, whether it's Messi, whether it's Totti, whether it's Nene, whether it's Zad. I'm not saying he's on the level of those players, but for this City team, he's the most talented football player in this team. Based on just pure talent, just pure footballing talent, he is the most talented footballer in this team, just based on just pure talent. Hence why he has a number 10 jersey. And as a guy, as a football fan, I hate Pep. I'll always hate Pep. My hatred of Pep knows no bounds. Bicycle tax. I'll always hate him. But I'm a football fan. And as a football fan, Pep, get out of the way. I want to see Cherki play. Because this guy's a baller. And I'm here for the ballers. I'm here to serve the ballers. That is my aim on it. I was put on this planet to serve the ballers. I was put on this planet to win this war on Tesh. It's to win the war on Tesh. And Cherki is a key member to win this war on Tesh. And if we're to win the war on Tesh, we need Cherki playing and showing the world that, no, this ain't the world of athletes. This ain't the world of this bombers PNPs. This is still a technical sport. This is still a sport about brains, still a sport about intelligence, and still a sport about technique. Not technique, technique. So let the ballers ball, let the Teshes live, and let us win this war on Tesh. So please, Pep, if you're listening, maybe it's just an opening game and so forth, but please start him, build this man around him, and give him the freedom to live. Don't micromanage him. Don't give him any of your BS, super E equals MC squared right, Pythagoras theorem, Fibonacci crap. Let him ball out. Let the ballers ball. Let the Teshes tesh. Let the lalas la. Let the sa. Let the footballers play football. Please. Please. Come on, bro. Look, we'll see how this goes. It's a one game. It's opening game. 4-0. But I said, guys, Liverpool are not going to walk away with this league. And Pep has a point to prove. Guys, I mean, bro, I loved clowning Pep. I loved clowning him. And he's coming back. He's back. He's back with a vengeance. And Pep is like, oh, you think I'm done? Oh, you think I'm finished? Oh, you think that I'm a bum now? He's coming back with a vengeance. That defense looks a bit shaky, but if these attackers really ball out and they play to Haaland's strength, bullet around Cherki, and Reijnders really is this amazing midfielder that he is, Liverpool, you're going to have your hands full. But watch out for your boys, Chelsea, as always, because we're still here. He created a new goal. So this is the Yakubu goal. The degree of difficulty of this goal is insane. To watch the rest of this vid, think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.